Galacticos, we have a special. Of course, Galacticos, we have everything ready for you. And I want to say today is my birthday. I'm turning 24 years old, so I will accept in the comments, congratulations, happy birthday, Vitaly. That will be very nice. So, okay, let's go. Things I want to talk about. Of course, we won 7-1. It was good to see Real Madrid take the game seriously. Of course, to be honest with you, I never expected Real Madrid not to do so. But we've seen this in the past, and I think we have learned a lesson. And wondering and asking myself, in what situation the natural ending of things because of the difference of talent. Things I want to talk about. Good to see Coentrao back. It was very good after 7 months. We've been talking in some previews, when is Coentrao going to be back in the dynamic? He was tonight. It was not a great game, but he was into the game. It's very difficult to analyze a performance in today's game because of, again, the difference in level, basically, in these two teams. I want to say big ups for the Cultural Deportiva Leonesa. They did what they could. The environment seemed to be very nice. The people were very happy. They were chanting the whole game through. And of course, when they scored, maybe it would have been more exciting. 3-0, but not 6-0. That kind of took away from the emotion of scoring against Real Madrid, which is fair to say, probably for the guy who scored the goal, maybe the most important goal of his career. Let's talk about Toni Kroos. I was very surprised to see Toni Kroos playing the whole game. I didn't expect that. I didn't think it was necessary. But after a play, at the end of the first half, I think he kind of got heated. And Toni Kroos was second half very seriously as he was back. And I think it was a little bit too much and unnecessary to give Toni Kroos 90 minutes on his legs in this game. Again, no disrespect to Cultural Deportiva Leonesa, but the game was over after 2 minutes. More things. Nacho. Probably candidate for the goal of the year, the Puskás Award. What a goal from Nacho. I think one of my favorite things of the game was the reactions of Real Madrid players when he scored that goal. Especially James, who put that cross in. Very James-like cross with that little effect, the curve. And then Nacho just coming, and then he stood there. He watched it come in. He was going to score earlier, that he was going to come in with that enthusiasm, that fire. But at the end, he found his goal at the minute 92. Nice header, nice cross by Lucas Vázquez. In the end, it's a difficult game to analyze from the Real Madrid point of view, like how we stood on the pitch, how we tactically took it. I think we did what we had to do. We took it seriously, professionally. We played, not to 100% in intensity and passion, but we took it seriously. And it was game seriously was going to be enough. It was a beautiful affair in León for the Cultural Deportiva Leonesa to receive Real Madrid, I'm sure. But anyway, those were my thoughts on the game. Two more things I wanted to just comment. Two very funny things that I found when I was watching the game on Spanish television. Two very funny comments, but the match, the tie, is over. So I'm going to open the jacket. So without further ado, Daniel Pulaski. A little digital clap for Daniel Pulaski.
Thank you so much. It's
a very good friend of mine.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, sir.
It's a pleasure. I think, of course, you had Asensio 2 goals, Morata 2 goals, right? They're getting on the score sheet.
He's standing on a stool. It's not me that I'm short. There you go.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, they scored. It's good for their confidence. Good 90 minutes by Cruz, as you said. Is it necessary for him to play 90 minutes against...
What do you think about that play at the end of the first half?
Listen, it was foul, and then the second yellow card, it made contact.
We were arguing between us if it was or it wasn't. What do you think, Galacticos? Let us know. I think he kind of pushed him, but it wasn't really a...
Right, but if a forehead hits another player's face intentionally, that's a yellow card. Any day of the week, it could even be a straight red. So we're talking about maybe even 3 yellow cards there. Right?
Okay.
If that's even possible.
Something you didn't like about Real Madrid tonight?
They could have put the game away earlier. They had some opportunities. Their defense was very... A team like a number of very, very good saves.
At least 3 or 4.
Very good saves, right? So, you kind of think, why would Real Madrid put themselves in that situation? What is going on in the...
To leave the, to not concede a goal.
Exactly. And what we were talking earlier, it's only been 2 games this entire season that there have been clean sheets for Real Madrid. Just 2.
Real Sociedad en español.
That's crazy. We're talking about one of the best teams in all of the world, and they can only take...
One of the best? What does that mean?
Okay, the best.
Anyway, Danny, thank you very much for being with us. Galacticos, Daniel Pulaski, with all of you.
Thank you very much.
We're going to go with Mateo.
See you soon.
Mateo in the social corner. Apparently Mateo has left the office because he was celebrating my birthday for me. So, he's because this jacket is very hot. So I'm going to do a little dance for you, Galacticos. don't worry. It's not your screen. There's nothing wrong. It's just me taking my clothes off.
All right, guys. So a little bit of the social corner here. As you can see, I'm happily at the beach right here. I don't have my cocktail, but I make do. So there's a lot of comments by Alex Ganikov, of course, Vitaly, Stefan Schwartzmeyer, Trigger Happy, Official Nick, Paloma Cristina Araujo. She's actually commenting in Spanish. She says she doesn't understand anything, but a lot of people are asking, Vitaly, who do you think the man of the match is? What do you think? Who do you think were the players that played the best matches?
All right, we were analyzing this kind of, especially in the first half, because the game wasn't really, let's say, over. And to be honest with you, I think Lucas Vázquez showed today that, when the first squad is not on the pitch, Cristiano, Bale, and Benzema, even at the level they're showing today, I think that Lucas Vázquez is probably the most electric player, the player that can give us the most options in offense, the guy who can dribble the best, cross the best. I was expecting more from James today, to be honest. I don't think James played a great game. He had some details of his. Of course, Toni Kroos. And it looked like Toni Kroos was going to take this game as, not as a very serious, intense game. But after that little incident at the end of the second half, or the first half, I think scored a goal. Champions League, scored a goal. Liga, scored a goal. And tonight. So I think everybody, had a decent game. But I would point out, in a positive way, Asensio and Lucas Vázquez, for sure. Thank you guys for being there.
Also, we have a pretty interesting question here from Fran Vera 1. Should Zidane forget the BBC and sometimes put Morata, Vázquez, and Asensio up top? Now, I think this is really interesting.
What do you think? Okay. With James, with Isco, with Lucas Vázquez and Morata, and we could have scored. I think if the game had lasted 20 minutes more, we would have scored 10 more goals or maybe 5. But, again, this scoring 7 goals against a second B team mean that, okay, let's forget about Cristiano, Bale, and Benzema. If they continue to show the poor level they've been showing, yeah, they should definitely be more, let's say, prone to rotation. But, I wouldn't go as far as like, okay, Lucas Vázquez and Morata did a great game tonight. Let's replace the BBC with them. I think it's a bit too drastic, but...
We also have a question here from Juan Churro from Colombia. He's got the Colombian miniatura as his national flag. So he says, average first half from James, but man of the match in the second half. Personally, I think James, I was expecting a lot more from James. I think he should have been a lot more on fire, a little bit more just electric, that kind of James that we like to see. Vitaly, what are your impressions on James in this match?
Juan Churro, we always have a lot of very interesting debates on the YouTube comment section. I'm not saying he didn't play a good game, but he could have played better. And in the second half, I wouldn't go as far as to call him man of the match. I think after 50 minutes, the Cultural Leonesa, you could see they were really tired. They were not, doing the defensive balance. Everything was the man of the match in the second half. But Juan Churro, thank you for being there, and we hope you're always there. You never leave.
So guys, we're going to wrap it up now. We're going to send some shout outs to Stefan Schwartzmeyer, Vinicius Theo. Wow, that was a hard one. Alex Ganikov, Ron Madrid 25. We got Juan Churro, obviously, Official Nick, Mario Marquez,
Jorge Arce, Miguel Ángel Guzmán y Stevie Van, y también la gente brava, Henry López, Miguel Ángel, and Hector Barrios Garrido. Thank you guys for being there.
Thank you guys for watching, and tune in. Tomorrow we're going to have the previews for the next La Liga match against Alaves. And again, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe.
Just like I don't like